Hey everybody, welcome to New York Coturnix again. Today we're going to be actually doing the cleanup. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but then I got lazy. Went to Tractor Supply today, got more supplies. I doubled up on the bedding. We got pine bedding. I'm going to go ahead, switch out the birds and the brooder from the paper towels to the pine bedding. We're also going to replace the bedding and the sand inside of the grow out hutch. That includes the bottom floor and the penthouse. We're going to get everybody cleaned up. We're going to sweep. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and restock the food right now before I even get started with the cleanup, because that's the easy part. Hola!
Hola!
As you can see, we just came from Tractor Supply. I got a 50-pound bag of food, an extra feeder just in case. Now, I don't know if you know the story behind it, but I cut my hand. Actually, I stabbed myself in the hand twice in less than a week trying to open up oyster shells so I could eat the oyster and then crush the shell. I never even got to eat the oysters. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take this food upstairs. I'm gonna show you where I keep my food. The best way to keep it, in my opinion, is gonna be in a trash bin with a locking lid. Let's take a look at that. This 50-pound bag of food only cost me about $13 and some change at my local Tractor Supply. And I'm not endorsing Tractor Supply because they're not paying me for anything, but I'm just letting you know, you do have options out there. You know, you don't have to go to Amazon and overspend on food. Go to your local feed store, or if you have a Tractor Supply around, that's probably going to be your best bet. Now, of course, this process is going to be really simple. This is the garbage container in which I store all of my feed. After we've got that open, I'm going to add it to what's already here. As a matter of fact, no, I'm not going to add it to what's in here. What I'm going to do is take what is in here and I'm going to put it in my mixing bin for the older birds. That would be this right here. This is where I'm gonna mix up starter feed along with some oyster shell and or egg shell. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up as much as I can. All right, so as you can see, I went ahead, I took the bag, I dumped the entire contents of the bag into the trash canister. And that's in order to keep the stuff fresh. You have fresh food, you have happy birds. Now let's go downstairs and clean out this hutch. All right, so as you can see, we've got the hutch here. I've got the garbage can set up. I've got all the supplies I need. It's a little bit off frame, but I've got my pine shavings right there. I've got my ladder, I've got all my shovels, I've got my broom. Only thing I'm gonna need to do is bring over the hose and the sand. We're gonna have to do that. But we'll make sure that we get everything done. We'll get it done pretty quickly. All right, so we're done now cleaning up the hutch. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what we have. A bunch of happy birds, of course. Everybody's fed, everybody's, well, clothed. Everybody's fed, everybody's happy. All right, so looking on the inside, we have our older birds in here. Everybody's patched up pretty nicely. All right, birds in the penthouse are accounted for. Everybody has water. All right, so here's the area up under the hutch. As you can see, that's pretty clean right now. I got it sprayed down. All right, see you guys later. Thank you again for coming to check us out at New York Coturnix. There'll be a lot more videos coming soon. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to post down below. That's what the comment section is for. And again, thank you from New York Coturnix.